You may recognize her from her neck or her shirt collar or even her hand. HRT teased her recently, but now we know that they are sending Franka to Eurovision. Hello!
Hi! Hi to all of you Eurovision fans from Croatia.
It is so good to see you. There's been so much hype, and now you're here. How are you feeling after the news is out there?
Oh, how could I possibly feel like overwhelmed, completely overwhelmed? Of course, positively. There's a lot going on lately, so I've been more than happy.
And Franka, how long have you known that you would be the Eurovision act?
I've known for I think a month and a half now. So a long time to, just stay and be quiet and not talk to anyone about it. So it's been hard.
Yeah, have people
You
been
know how
asking you? Because there were so many rumors.
Yeah, of course. There's been a lot of rumors, and for example, I don't know, I would be out with friends and just saying to them, oh, I just have to run to the studio to do something. Like, what are you recording? What are you working on? Like, I can't say anything right
And of course, you were working on Crazy,
now.
your Eurovision 2018
Yeah.
entry. What can you tell us about it?
So I can't talk a lot about the song right now because it's going to be out on the 26th.
Okay.
And you're going to hear it, yes. But what I can say is that it's kind of a different song. It has a really like a mystic vibe to it.
Ooh.
And it's something that you probably wouldn't expect from Croatia to send to Eurovision. So that's why I'm pretty excited about it.
And does the song have a Balkan identity?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's a modern song, let's say. So that's what I was saying. It doesn't have a Balkan identity to it.
And what came first, the song or the invitation to go to Eurovision?
So I can say that the invitation came first.
Okay.
But the invitation was like, if you have a song that you can go, and if you don't have the song, then you can't. No, I'm joking, but it was kind of like that. I didn't want to go and not have the perfect song for it. It was not like that. So.
And then you ended up working with a very well-known composer behind Feminine's entry from Eurovision.
Yes. So his name is Branimir Mihaljevic. It's kind of, strange for you to pronounce.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've been working for quite a long time now. And my last single, Stobom, it's called Stobom. It's a Croatian song. It's ranked really well in Croatia and was accepted really well. So we just decided, okay, let's try and do something for Eurovision. So we wrote 3 songs, and none of them is crazy. So we wrote 3 songs that we wanted to send, and then the one that just came like this. We were not happy with what we had accomplished with the 3 songs. So we worked on something else.
And it was just born. Boom.
Yeah, it was just born then and there in the studio.
Oh, fantastic. That's a good sign, isn't it? It came naturally.
It is.
And how did you divide it? You did the lyrics and he did the music?
Yeah, I did the lyrics since I know I studied in Boston at the Berkeley University, but I studied there for a year and a half, and I was studying songwriting and performance. So I kind of write in English better than I do in Croatian. I know it sounds crazy, but yeah, it's like that.
Huh. I mean, your English is so good. How long have you been studying or speaking?
Probably you've heard that from Jacques as well, but a lot of, us in Croatia, we start learning English at the same time, I think, as Croatian, like when we're really, really young, because all of our TV and the music, everything is in English, so it's compulsory.
And your song Crazy, you can't sing it or anything, but could you tell us the theme? Is it a love song?
It's a love song, I can tell you that. It's a love song, yeah.
Okay, and the word crazy suggests troubled love, maybe?
I don't know. You can hint all you want, but I can't say right now anything about it.
And I can't help but notice on your hand you have some tattoos.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
It's
speak
in
this
Soundcurst. It means dare to dream.
Oh yes, yes, ma'am. And
Yeah,
you are daring to dream with Eurovision.
Yeah, I actually tattooed this while I was in Boston, while I was studying there.
And how many people have heard your entry, Crazy?
Not a lot of people. My mom, my brother, my boyfriend, and the producers, and that's it probably.
Okay. And so far the reaction has been, this is very Franka?
The reaction has been, this is very Franca, definitely, because this is something that I enjoy singing very much, and something that all of my friends that know me know that the song really describes how I am, and how I kind of my energy, let's say. So everyone thinks that's really right for me.
You, of course, won the Croatian version of Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, yeah, I did.
So the woman knows how to move. Can we expect you to dance at Eurovision?
So the song is not, I can tell you that as well. The song is not really up tempo. It's not that upbeat. So I'm not going to be doing some kind of crazy choreography, but you can expect some dance moves, yeah.
Okay. And on that TV show, what was your best to dance?
Oh, I love the tango. I don't know why. I just love the tango. I love the energy about it, and I love how, it makes you feel powerful. So I really like it. And you see that Crazy is kind of like that. It's like a powerful song.
And you are a powerful woman. You are, honey. We have to rewind to when you were 16 years old. You were on this talent show, Showtime.
True.
And you won. How influential was that in your music career?
Very influential, since that was the start of my, let's say, my serious, like my musical career in Croatia, because I was only 16, so there was no time before that to start it. But everything started from there. So everything just took like a huge spin, and I started to be very, like, a lot in the media. Everything started going on for me. So that was really good and great, and I would always do it again because it was a great experience.
And you met Jacques Houdek, I believe, on the show.
Yes, he was the judge there. Can you imagine that?
So funny.
So I love that guy. I really love him, and he was always, praising me, and I was admiring him and his vocal abilities always since I was a kid. So we have that kind of a bond.
And did he give you any advice or teach you any lessons that have stuck with you all these years?
Yes, and can you imagine that he actually called me? Like, he called me like a few days ago, before the announcement was made here in Croatia, and he just gave me the advice. He said, "Okay, now it's gonna start, getting crazy. So now you have to just, step on the ball, just be focused and focus till the end, and that's it."
And you, of course, have experience trying for Eurovision in the past, I believe in 2009 and 2010. Could you tell us how you did and remind us of your songs?
Yeah, of course. So one song was Pjesma za kraj. I know that, and I was so sick. I couldn't do the performance. I was very, very sick. But I was only 17 at the time. So I think maybe it was too early for me as well to go to Eurovision. I didn't have, that kind of experience that I do have now to show to the world. So it was the competition. I ended up third. And I would always, just repeat it again, because I think you need to go to competitions. You have to learn how to lose as well, not always win, So I'm glad, it just all brought me where I am now, here.
And at the time, you were obviously younger. Were you able to look at it that way, or were you quite upset?
No, I was not upset at all. I think that's probably because I was that young. I didn't take it that seriously. I didn't take it, that... it was not like, it's the end of the world at the time, because I had a lot of other things going on. But now I take things more seriously because I'm older and kind of, more wiser. So I tend to, get nervous about things.
And after, the two Dora competitions, you kind of, I don't want to say disappeared, but we didn't hear much from you for a few years. What were you doing? How were you developing?
Okay, of course. So after Dora, I was recording music here in Croatia. I don't know if you know, but there was this song called On Fire, which I did with Eric Dessler.
Right.
Yeah, it was like a dance house version of the song, and I wrote the lyrics as well. And another song that I did with him is called Run. And they really did well in the, let's say, European house dance electronic community.
Okay.
Yeah. And after that, I went to Berkeley. I went to Boston to study since I was still very young. I was 19. And then after that, I studied law. I know it doesn't seem very rational and very, all together combined. It kind of sounds weird, but yeah, I studied law. So now I'm back on track.
Fantastic. Oh my goodness. So when we have legal questions, we're going to come your way. Franka will know.
Shoot.
And obviously, you're going to be like a mega superstar singer forever. But is the law degree something you could fall back on, or would you consider being a lawyer later?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna see where that road takes me in life. But obviously, I would love to, have a music career, and that's my focus.
Yeah, good to have options. Well done.
Yeah, it's good to, make options for yourself.
True. And speaking of which, your single Estobom, Estobom?
Stobom, Stobom.
There
Yeah,
you
you
go.
read it Stobom. It means with you. No, it's fine.
This is done
With you.
really well. People love it. Is this kind of, I don't want to say a reinvention, but was this a significant moment for you to have this
Yeah,
single out?
yeah. It's like a reincarnation single. It was. It really was. Since I spent a lot of time trying, to get back to music, and I recorded a lot of singles, and I was not, feeling comfortable enough, uh, just to put them out in the world. So this was the song that really described me well, and this is the song that I feel, it has a lot of meaning for me. Yeah.
And did HRT, the broadcaster, hear this song and then invite you? Or did this...
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I really haven't talked about them yet about that, but I hope that it helped them, with the choice. I hope so.
Yeah. And how would you compare the Franka of today with the Franka people may remember from Dora 2010?
It's the same person. Obviously, it's the same person and the same energy, the same character. But this Franka is a bit more upfront, a bit more, mature, and knows what she wants now.
And what is it you want at Eurovision?
No, at Eurovision, I'm not concerned. I just want to, get there and just leave a part of me there on that stage. That's what I want. I want to leave a mark. I'm going to try and do my best.
And obviously, you're a big Eurovision fan.
Yeah, I am. I am since I was a kid.
And what are some of your favorite acts from Croatia?
From Croatia, let's see. Okay, apart from Jacques, which I really, really loved the performance. I loved Nina Kraljic's performance the year before that as well, because it was like very modern. It was really, really cool. And I loved Tony Cetinski, which was in 1994, and I was 2 years old.
Oh, whoa.
And I was singing that song in front of the TV and saying to my parents, "Yeah, I'm gonna do that. This is how I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do when I'm older." But what else? What else? I mean, all of them were cool. Obviously, they didn't all make like amazing results, but Jacques, I think, was my favorite last year.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
And, on social media, in the Eurovision world, so often people talk about haters being out there and negativity. And as a person in the public eye, I guess what advice do you have for young people who face kind of negativity online or haters?
Of course, I've faced a lot of that in my past and recent years, but what I can tell them and give them advice is not to care about the negativity and try just to get away from it as far as possible and just concentrate on what you have to, show to the world, and don't let them get, too close to you, because it can be very, very dangerous.
Yes. And speaking of getting close, will you be going on the Eurovision promotional tour in different cities?
We still haven't discussed that part yet, but I would love to come. So if someone invites me, of course, I'm going to be there.
I bet you Israel will be calling. We want you in Tel Aviv and London and Amsterdam and Moscow. Cool. And Franka, obviously you can't sing your Eurovision song, but could we hear some of your most recent single?
Yeah, you can hear Stovam if you want to.
Oh, yes, please.
But just like a little bit.
Yeah,
okay?
just a taste.
S tobom je život muzika, s tobom je sreća navika, s tobom je srce hrabrije, s tobom je dobro najbolje, s tobom su zvijezde sjajnije, s tobom je nebo uz mene, s tobom su pjesme ljubavne, s tobom je sve drugačije.
Ah, Queen of Croatia. I am loving your voice. I would throw you some coins, girl, if I had a hat out. It'd be bam. In any case, You are going to have so many fans. Our readers are so excited. And we just want to thank you so much for doing this interview.
No problem. It was my pleasure.
Final question. Do you have a message for all of your new fans who are going to be following you this season ahead of Eurovision?
If I have a message, yeah, I have a message for all of you guys, to all Eurovision fans. I hope you're going to like my performance because it's going to be crazy. And just follow me. I have an Instagram page, I have a Facebook page, and just keep being yourself and keep being what you are.
And we have
This is from Croatia.
we put links to her profiles in the description. So if you want to follow her, you can scroll down and click. She is Franka. She ain't crazy. She's amazing. Loving you.
Thank you.